And we're on. All right, CrossFit NapTown community, we are here today with Sloane, September Member of the Month profile. We're just going to talk a little bit about his experience here with us, everything that's gone with that. So Sloane, how long have you been with us?
I've been here since the beginning of June.
Okay, beginning of June. And what was... Talk about your first experience here, because I always goof with you, and I remember that one very detailed. I remember your intro class.
I do too. As a matter of fact, it was raining outside, and after the intro class, I literally went outside and hugged the dumpster that everyone will see their first time coming to CrossFit. It was a miserable, and awesome experience, and is what has started my road for the last 3 months.
Awesome. And that dumpster is not purposely placed out there. It just happens to be there. So.
Well, the lid was shut and I didn't puke, so we're good.
There we go. Excellent. So after that, did it kind of give you a realization of like, hey, maybe I need to check my diet, check things out, or kind of take a inventory of...
It absolutely did. So when I first heard about CrossFit, it was from a friend of mine and a coworker named Amy. She had just started about 2 weeks before I did, and I was trying to diet and get back on the treadmill and that kind of thing, and I just wasn't getting any results. I gained about 25 pounds after a diet I had just finished, and so I was pretty upset with myself, and I didn't know what was going on. So she's like, "You've got to come to CrossFit." And so I came here and I got started. And like I said, that first day was absolutely miserable, but it was a reality check because I realized how bad out of shape I was, even though I wasn't extremely overweight.
Mm-hmm.
And so that started my path. And from there, each time I came, I started seeing better and better results. And it's been gradual, but if I think back now, I can't believe the amount of stuff that I've accomplished in just 3 months.
Yeah.
And I guess to kind of lead into that, blood pressure was one of my issues. And I was stage 1 hypertension, not to get too personal, but my systolic pressure was around 143, and I'm down to about 117 on average right now, which is awesome. I feel really good about that.
Heck yeah. That's really good to hear. So outside of CrossFit, have you been physically active outside of CrossFit, or you just kind of use CrossFit strictly as your means of physical activity?
So I've never really been that much of an active person. Never really participated in sports growing up or that kind of thing. I was always that guy that would go and get a gym membership, and I would go for about a month and a half or so, and then just end up paying the rest of the year and never visiting the gym again. And I think a lot of that was due to the lack of structure, the fact that I had never really trained or even through high school or anything like that. So when I went to the gym, I kind of had to figure it out on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the greatest benefits that I've seen out of CrossFit NapTown is that all of the coaches here are extremely skilled and have really been able to help kind of chart a course for me. It really keeps my interest because every workout is different. Like I said, I've been here 3 months and I've never repeated the same thing ever. But I've learned fundamental skill sets that I can build on every single time. And for me, it's awesome because I can track mark results.
Absolutely.
And really kind of measure against myself. I think people coming into the gym for the first month or so, they see the board, the whiteboard out there where we track everybody's scores. And I'm not going to lie, that's a little intimidating because, everybody has an ego. We all try to, encourage people to check your egos at the door. But nonetheless, it's still in front of your face every single time you come. But now it's kind of exciting because I'm not really having to figure out how to do the workout. It's just how to excel and how to get better.
Better personally.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, that's really good to hear. Check your ego at the door is one of those things where it's tough when you got a female right next to you lifting the same amount of weight as you do, and it's like, ooh, you gotta bite your tongue, but gotta work on that technique first. So, what is your favorite workout or favorite exercise to do amongst CrossFit so far?
Oddly enough, I'm really good at squats. So back squats have been something that I feel like I've excelled at. I feel like I PR on those, every couple of times we do them. And I feel like my technique is just very strong in that. So, if I ever want to leave here feeling good about a workout, it's when I do the back squats. But everything is exciting. And there are still things, even after 3 months, that I haven't experienced in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I know one of them that I'm excited to try, which I'm going to try to come on an off day like a Thursday, is going to be the rope climbs. Because that, from what I understand, that's going to be a whole other level of activity and skill. And I'm kind of eager to do that.
Yep, we actually this Thursday, fundamentals, 6 p.m. rope climb. So
nice.
We're going to be going over that as well. And also on top of that, squats. We're going to a little bit of a squat cycle coming up here shortly, so you're going to start seeing a lot more squats. So it looks like things are going to be right up your radar.
Maybe bumping up to 4 or 5 times a week.
There you go. In fact, actually, that's a good segue. Lead into that. So you started off with what, twice a week, just kind of feeling out?
Yeah, I started out twice a week. Like I mentioned earlier, it's been ingrained in my mind that just by nature, I typically will go to the gym, for a month or so, and then I'll just drop out, lose interest or what have you. So I kind of made a commitment to myself. I'll come for 2 times a week for a whole month and really kind of burn that in and see how I enjoy that. And the coaches here at the gym have been real flexible as far as allowing me to, kind of pay month to month and get myself entrenched. And just this last time, this was my 3-month mark, and now I've got you guys drafted my account automatically. It says a lot for me because,
commitment.
It's commitment. It's a pretty big deal, but I quickly bumped into 3 times a week, so months 2 and 3 were all 3 times a week. And now the only limitation I have as far as going to that 4 is my schedule.
Absolutely.
So, right now I've been in an intramural kickball league, as odd as that may sound.
No, that's awesome. I'm jealous.
And I just want to mention, again, going back to the no sports, no athletic training or anything, the skills that I've learned in here, whether it's wall balls, which are absolutely not my favorite thing, or the various different things, the sprints, some of the sprint workouts that we've done, and those types of things, I've seen marked improvements in the kickball field.
Oh, yeah.
Just from being able to catch the ball, feel confident about being out there, running the heck out of the bases. So I can see it, going outside of the box as well.
Yeah. Well, I actually had this conversation earlier. It's, a lot of CrossFit's not just functionally fit. It's also your kinesthetic awareness, knowing where your body is in a space you're at, and that helps out tremendous. Exactly. Very good example with the kickball game as well. And I'm jealous. I need to find out what league you're in. Let's go ahead and finish off. Just if there's anything else you'd like to add, we got a few more minutes here. Whatever you want to kind of add on to that, you're more than welcome to. If you have something specific you want to say, go for it.
Okay. So just in general, this has been an awesome experience for me. CrossFit NapTown is very, very encouraging to come to. I work and travel a lot, so I've visited a couple of boxes outside of the city. The most recent one was in Park City, which had an awesome setup there. But it really is nice. They say there's no place like home, and it really has been a family-like environment. The coaches here and everybody really are very encouraging on meeting one another, trying to encourage activities outside of just the workouts at the box. And it's just really a nice group of people to be with. I think it's very much a cultural thing. And I've been in Indy for about 3.5 years, so I'm not sure how much of that is that Hoosier spirit versus how much is really what what everybody in the gym is kind of bringing to the table. But this is a great place, and I would absolutely recommend it to everyone. I do recommend it to my friends, and I recommend it to my family. If I was only closer to them, they'd be coming to the box with me.
Good.
So,
I like it.
Yeah. So, and the last thing I'll say is, I was way out of shape, and there's no better time to start. In my opinion, there's no better activity, and it doesn't matter. I've seen people at the gym, range in age probably up to the 60s, probably in weight up over 300 pounds or so, and I've watched them show remarkable results, and it encourages me, and I try to encourage them. But this is for everybody. Everything is scalable, and that's what you got to remember. Along with checking your ego, just be sure that you come in here with the right mindset and that you're going to scale the workout to do what's right for you. That way you keep coming back time and time again.
Wow. I need to hire you. You got a job here if you need it, spokesperson.
I just want to keep coming to the box.
No, I appreciate it. Awesome. Well, Sloane, again, thank you for being our September monthly member profile, and we love having you here. And CrossFit NapTown community, we are signing off. We'll see you in October.
Thank you.